seeing my face, I'm Adauju, and here on Stitchadress we do sewing tutorials, sewing tips, sewing tricks, and fashion business tips. Now, on the fashion business tips today, we're going to talk about something juicy. I have gotten a lot of questions about starting a ready-to-wear line, what to do, what not to do. I've done a previous video on, how to start a ready-to-wear line. Not really how to start a ready-to-wear line. I talked about what made my ready-to-wear line fail, my ready-to-wear business fail. And after that video, I answered a lot of questions. I just basically shared my experience. Okay, I basically shared my experience, what made my ready-to-wear business failed, how everything started, how everything ended. Okay, and after sharing that, from time to time, I still get questions. I still get questions about how on Facebook. I talked about what I told you guys to drop questions, any question you have regarding starting a ready-to-wear business, because I want to answer every so that whenever any person asks me, oh Ada, how do I start a ready-to-wear business, what do I do, what do I not do, I can just send you guys links. Okay, so if you're presently here on the live video and you missed that post, just drop all the questions you've been wanting to ask about starting a ready-to-wear business, wherever you've been facing confusion, and we'll talk about it here. So when you're starting a ready-to-wear business, you are low on income, you are low on funds. I was chatting with somebody, I think this morning or yesterday. If I get lots of questions every day about starting a ready-to-wear business, and she was like, she wants to start a ready-to-wear business, she has limited funds, what is she supposed to buy, what is she not supposed to buy? And I'm like, when it comes to starting a ready-to-wear business, you're basically going to start on what you need, not what you want. Okay, we all want the big machines, we all want steam press, Sega industrial size, weaving machine. Of course, weaving machine, very very important. Okay, but when it comes to starting a ready to wear line, you want to start with what you need, not what you want. Before you even think of diving into opening, like buying fabric and all those things, something you'd have settled in your mind is, who is my target audience, who am I supposed to be sewing for, who am I designing for? Do you understand? There are some people that have ready to wear lines, and their target audience is not people that are 20 years old or 35 years old. For them, their target market is 40 upwards. Okay, 40 upwards, 40, 45. They make boo-boos, they make very classy hero and buba, they make free dresses, and they sell out. So if you want to start a ready-to-wear business in 2022, you have to know who your target audience is. You have to know who you are sewing for. You cannot say, I want to sew for men, I want to sew for women, I want to sew for children, I just want to do everything so that at least one will sell. And it doesn't work that way. Okay, so one tip you should get out of this video today is, if you are starting a ready-to-wear line, okay, you must have a target audience. Okay, write it down now. Have a target audience. Who am I sewing for? The age range. It's not just like, I want to sew for women. No, women, what age? What kind of woman? Is it still a woman that, do you want to make classy, work wears? Do you want to make easy wears, maybe when they are going to the park or they are going shopping? Do you want to make bridals? Do you want to make lingerie? Do you want to make wedding robes? There are some people that do only wedding robes and they blow people's minds with the design. So you have to know who your target audience is and what you are designing. Now, something you should be known for is a signature outfit. Okay, when you are starting out, you cannot start with, okay, I'm making skirts, I'm making shorts, I'm making trousers, I'm making gowns, I'm making swimsuits. No, you can start with, okay, because you want to be identified with something. Okay, you want to be identified with something, so you have to start with one thing. Okay, this girl, when somebody is like, I'm looking for where I have a wedding to attend and I need a quick dress. Someone like, oh, I know, let's say, I'm always using Choma, and Choma is my friend. I'm sure if he watches my channel, she'll be like, Ada, stop calling my name. Yeah, let's say somebody will be like, oh, check Choma's wardrobe on Instagram. She makes really beautiful gowns for weddings, or you can wear to any event. It has already registered in that person who is recommending you that this girl makes really really beautiful gowns that you can wear to you can wear to an occasion. So you want to first of all start with something you can be recognized for. Then when you gain grounds in the business, you can now start, slowly diversifying. Like, okay, you make gowns, then before you know, you bring in a sketch collection, before you know, you bring in a short collection. Okay, just bring it slowly inside. And the next thing I always tell people is, do not limit yourself to, okay, I design with only Ankara prints, I design with only English prints. You can start with okay, English prints first, okay, but it doesn't mean that you would never design with Ankara prints. It doesn't mean you would never design with velvet. It doesn't mean you would never design with other fabrics. You have to sometimes, some collections, you have to do like a combination of fabrics, okay, on a particular piece to make it stand out. So do not always limit yourself that, okay, I want to make only Ankara wears, except you want to make only Ankara wears. But when it comes to starting a ready to wear line, you have to be very creative. Now, something else you have to know is, you are the new kid on the block. So you don't expect that when you're starting a ready to wear line, you just go and buy 100 yards of a particular fabric. Let me say you want to make 10 different outfits, you go and buy 100 yards, 200 yards. Who is going to buy it? Even top fashion homes, top ready to wear lines, after a while they still have pieces that they did not sell out, and that's why they do sale. Okay, so if you're watching, if you're just coming online right now, drop your questions about starting a ready to wear line. Okay, we're going to respond to them here on the live chat. Also give this video a thumbs up if you're enjoying what you're saying. Now let me just check if I have questions already. Okay, so you guys know you can send live chats here to me as this live video is going on, so you don't miss out on the juice or the main importance of the live video. Okay, now, as I was saying, you will not just go and buy 200 yards, 100 yards. Something I always tell people, if you want to start a ready to wear line, you first of all try to look the look, if there's anything like that. Okay, try to appear like you have a ready to wear line. Try to look good, okay, from time to time. In fact, if you have a plan to launch in 3 months time, from now start killing people with your dresses. Like, start tensioning people in your church, in your workplace, on WhatsApp, on social media. Start tensioning people, okay, let them know that something is coming, so that when you drop your pieces, people will not have any other choice than to patronize you. You guys understand me? So you want to make sure, if you're starting out, don't go ahead to make 20 pieces or 50 pieces. You can start with, okay, you want to make 5 designs, right? You want to make 5 designs of with different fabrics. So what you can do is, okay, a particular bond, let's say you want to make it with Ankara, with the Ankara print. So what you can do is, you can buy 6 yards, 2 of each print. That's about 2 4 6 8 10. That's about 10 bundles of Ankara prints. So from the first bundle, for each design, for each fabric, you sew for yourself. Okay, you post it on your social media, you let people know you're into business, so that by the time they see it and they like it, they might tell you, oh, Ada, I want this dress. You can quickly just go and cut it, okay, and sew for them, as opposed to mass producing so much that even when somebody wants to buy, she can't find her exact size. So making ready to wear doesn't necessarily mean that, okay, you will just mass produce and people will find their sizes. Even ready to wear lines on Instagram, what they do is they sew a particular outfit, whoever is their model wears it. When you say you want this particular outfit, they'll tell you to send in your measurements. Okay, so when people are always telling me, oh, Ada, I'm looking for a universal measurement, I want to start up, I always tell them, if you want to start up, the first thing you should do is sew for yourself. Then when 1 or 2 people request for their measurements, and sew for them. Don't just mass produce, because by the time you mass produce and they say they want and they wear it and it doesn't fit them, it's already giving them a bad image of your business. Except it's things like kimonos, A-line gowns. Okay, maybe you can do a universal size on that. But when you're starting out, I always, when you're doing a ready to wear, but it's more like a makeshift bespoke ready to wear. Like, you sew for yourself. When people see it and tell you, oh, I like this outfit, you can now tell them, okay, send me your measurement, it will be ready maybe tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. tomorrow. Do you guys understand? So that is very simple way to start a ready to wear line on a low budget. Okay, I in fact I don't really want to repeat a lot of things I said in the other videos. Do you guys understand me now? Like I said, you start really small. Don't go to buy 100 yards or 200 yards or 300 yards. No, don't do that. Okay, you can buy like 6 yards, okay, or 10 yards, and you make really cool designs. Put yourself out there, talk about it. Now let me answer some questions I got on Instagram. Somebody was like, how do you get the right sizing? That's the first one, and I just mentioned that now. Okay, when you're starting out newly, you don't have to bother yourself about having a size chart. One thing you should do is sew for yourself. When people indicate interest that, oh, I like this gown, just because you're starting out, a lot of people don't know you. A lot of people don't know you, and when you go ahead to mass produce, you might not sell out, and that one alone is very depressing because it happened to me, and I don't want it to happen to you guys, trust me. So the first thing you want to do is you sew for yourself. When people show intention that, oh, Ada, I like this dress, or oh, Ijoma, Chioma, Princess, whatever your name is, I like this dress, can I get one? You be like, oh, sure, you can you send me your can you send me your measurements so that we'll get your fittings right? Do you guys get the trick? You tell them, oh, send me your measurements so that we can get your fittings right, so that way when they send it to you, can easily make for them. Now her next question is, what styles do people like, and how first of all, when it comes to ready to wear line, you have to be creative. One. Secondly, like I said, when you know your target audience, you can know what appeals to your target audience. What will appeal to age 15 to 20 might not appeal 25 to 30. What appeals, what tingles the fancy of a 30-year-old will not look appealing to somebody who is 50 years old. So if you know your target audience, if you know people you are designing for, people you are producing for, and sometimes you go on Instagram and see the trending fashion of people you want to sew for, that way you would know, okay, I can create this piece. I'm going to cite an example here. There's this very popular lady on Instagram here in Nigeria. I think it's CEO Lumini. Yes, she makes outfits for a wide range of women. Okay, but then you notice that when she's making for older people, she gives them a lot of the times boo boo, long gowns, free gowns. When she's making for people who are younger, that's her bespoke. Okay, when she's making for people who are younger, people that are in their 20s, like late 20s, early 30s. Okay, she makes really fitted, beautiful. She gives them really gorgeous pieces. Okay, so when you know who your target audience is, when you know people you are designing for, it will help you better, you know create beautiful pieces for them. Do you guys understand me? Now I'm going to go to the next one. She said, please, next question. She said, please share your experience with ready to wear, your mistakes, so we can learn from it. Now I have a detailed video on that here on this channel. The title of the video is why my ready to wear business failed, and I'm going to leave a link to that video in the description box of this video the moment I'm done with this live, or I'll pin it on the comment section, so that once you're done with this live you would watch it. Okay, I shared in details in that video what my experience was, trust me. And that is why sometimes when people reach out to me, I try to explain as much as possible to them, because I don't want you guys to go through what I went through. I bought lots of fabric, I mass produce, not a single person bought for the dresses. For the sweatshirts, just one person bought. But when I started doing made to order ready to wear, like when you see it on me and you like it and you ask me to make it for you, I made more money from there. So that is why I'm trying to let you guys know that don't just jump into mass, as in buying 200 yards, 500 yards, 30 yards, 50 yards, except you have most people that have grown over the years. When they buy 50 yards, it sells out in 1 week. So if you have the fan base already, you have the customer base, that's only when you can do that. But when you're just starting out, you have to literally take one step after another, one step after another. Do you guys understand me? So I will leave a link to that video in the description box. Now, this is a question I got a lot, and this is something a lot of people want to know. They like, which country's size chart is great for making ready to wear? We all know that when it comes to making ready to wear, that the companies usually have their size charts. When I started initially, like I said, I just said a couple of minutes ago, when you're starting out, you basically rely on people's sizes. Okay, they send in their measurements, you sew and you send to them. But by the time you expand, you want to have your own size chart. Something I did then when I started my ready to wear line is I downloaded a couple of size charts. Okay, and they're not looking accurate to me, because they're telling me that size 8 is waist 28, hips 38, and me, I was a size 8, but my waist was, some people were saying size 8 is waist 26, hips 38, and me, I was a size 8, but my waist was 28 and my hips was 40. Okay, so something I did then was I got a couple of size charts from Nigerian ready to wear brands, because if you go and get from America, our physique is not the same. So our size 8 in Africa might be their size 10 over there. I'm just saying an example. So something I did then was I got charts, okay, from already established ready to wear brands in Nigeria. Then what I did was I got a couple of my friends that I know that naturally, when it comes to ready to wear, they wear, this one wears a size 8, this one wears a size 7, this one wears, I got a couple of my friends to send in their measurements. I got like the average of what, their waist, their hips was, divided it by 4. Not only by 4, I just see, I got an aggregate of what their sizes were. Maybe I measured 2 size 8, and this person gave me, I measured 4 size 8, and this person gave me bust 34, this person gave me bust 32, this person gave me bust 34, this other person gave me bust 32. What I would do is I'll pick bust 33. Do you understand? It will be in between. And if this person gave me hips 38, this person gave me hips 41, this person gave me hips 40, I'll pick hips 39 or hips 40. Now, what I always added at the end of my size chart was these measurements can be adjusted to your size, so that even if the person is looking at your size chart and she's saying that her bust and her hips is not correlating with what is in your size chart, because you've added that singular phrase under your size chart that these outfits can be tailored to your own measurement, they can easily just shop from you. They'll be like, oh, her sizes here doesn't really fit my body, okay, but she can tailor it to my own size. Do you guys understand? So by the time, so what I did then was, after I got like the mean of a good number of my friends that had different waists, different hips, I was able to streamline it into one size chart. But I always make sure that I told them that I can adjust the outfits to their own size. Do you guys understand? Yeah. So if you're watching this live and you have a question, please drop it in the live chat, so I'll respond to the message. Okay, and I want to give you guys shout out. Let me not speak bad English. Shout out. So please say hi to me in the comment section. Let me know which country you're watching from and what time it is over there. Okay, please say hi to me in the comment section, and give this video a like. Okay, give this video a like. Now, somebody said, do you I did not I'm not mentioning the names of people who sent in this message, because these questions, because I don't know if they're comfortable with that, so I'm just reading it out. Okay, now someone said, do one need to have a certificate of learning how to sew? No, I don't have a certificate. I don't have a certificate because I learned how to sew from my mom. Okay, so I don't have a certificate, so you don't have to have a certificate. Gloria from Lagos is saying hi. Hello, Gloria. How are you? Thanks for tuning in. Miss V also is saying hi. Thank you guys so much for coming to my live video. I'm so happy. Thank you guys for tuning in. Now, so like I said, you don't need to have a certificate of learning how to sew. It is important. I'm not saying it's not important, but you not having a certificate should not make you feel bad. Do you understand? Okay, because sometimes maybe if you want to apply for some loans, or maybe there are some things you need to do, especially when you're growing your business, they'll ask you for certificates. Yeah, you will need that. But for someone like me, I don't have a certificate, and I'm not stressing myself. So don't stress yourself so much about the certificate, but stress yourself about learning the craft very well. Do you understand? Stress yourself about learning the craft, not the certificate, because you can have a certificate and not know how to sew. Okay? Yeah. Now, someone said, also, do you need to learn about material? Yeah, as you go on in the business, you will learn about prints. Yes, you will know that, okay, when it comes to silk fabric, a silk fabric cannot sew a pencil skirt. When it comes to dressmaking, when it comes to tailoring in general, I don't know why I'm smiling whenever I talk about tailoring. That's because I'm passionate, guys. I'm passionate. Okay, I enjoy what I do, so I literally have to talk about it. When it comes to dressmaking, tailoring, fashion, okay, you literally learn on the job. So if you're just coming in, you might see a silk print and be like, oh, I want to make a pencil skirt with that. Mm? You can say that, but if by the time you get into the world of dressmaking, ready to wear, you know that there are some prints that don't go well with some fabrics. Now, I'm not saying you must know all the names of all the fabrics. No, you mustn't. But as you go, you have to learn the names of some fabrics. Okay, you have to learn. Okay, you would know intuition. You know, there's something called intuitive. Is it intuitive? Intuition, yeah. You when you see a print, just common sense will tell you that, oh, this print cannot carry this style. Imagine a you want to sew a paneled gown. You now go and buy chiffon. You can't do that. So as you go on the job, you basically learn how prints work, how fabrics work with designs. Okay, yeah, hope I answered that. I know someone dropped a question. I'm going to attend to it. Let me just attend to the ones they sent on Facebook and on Instagram. Yeah, someone said, how do I generate customers and make money? Okay, now someone said, how do I generate customers? And I've talked about it here. You are literally your own market. When you're starting out newly, you are your own signboard, you are your own billboard, you are your own. So you literally have to put yourself out there, your WhatsApp, your Instagram, your Facebook, your church, where people see you, where people basically see you. You have to appear nice, you have to appear in your designs, you have to appear peng, if there's a word like that, you have to appear sweet. Okay, when people see what you're wearing and you look good, trust me, they'll reach out to you to make their dresses for them. How I got my first customer online was, I posted a picture. It was even like a play dress I made, and she sent me a message on Instagram. She was like, Ada, make this dress for me. I'm like, this dress. The dress was even very simple. She was like, yes, this dress, this particular one, make it for me. So you see that wearing your own designs is just you naturally promoting yourself. And I have a paid class on secrets to getting customers as a new tailor. I'm going to leave that in description box as well. If you want to learn how to get customers, whether you're sewing from home, whether as a new tailor, you have to check out that class. So I'm going to leave a link to that class in the description box. Okay, so you have to check it out. Now, the second part of our question, I don't know much. I think she said she doesn't know much about Waybill. Depends on where you stay. You have to make the inquiry yourself. Now, another person asked me a question. She said, do you know any garment making factory business in Abuja that's into mass production of clothes? No, I don't. I don't, because I make my own clothes. So I don't know any mass production dressmaking factory in Abuja. So someone asked, how do you get customers? And after, I just talked about that here. And I can see your questions. I'll respond to them. Now, somebody said, how do you get the right sizing, what styles people would like? And I've talked about it here. Talked about how you download um I download size charts, and I also get an aggregate of people's measurements. I know, like, a couple of different sizes of my friends, and I try to get the mean. I try to compare and adjust, and I also let my customers know that I can tailor the outfits to their size. Okay, now someone said, what styles do people know? And I've also talked about that here in this video. Someone said, is a size chart enough to get a person's actual measurement? No, you can only get a person's actual measurement when you literally measure her. Yeah, but of course, when it comes to size charts, it narrows down, the outfit. For example, I can tell you, make a dress for me, and you've never seen me, and you expect me to know your size chart. But if you tell me, oh, I wear maybe a UK size 10, or I wear a UK size 12, Okay, and me, I have like UK size 12 on my size chart, and I go ahead to ask you, okay, UK size check 12, let me just verify, is your bust so measurement, is your waist so measurement? If she says like, I will not tell her, okay, just send in your measurement so that we'll get your proper your main fitting, like your proper fit for the outfit. Let me not speak bad English. So that we'll get your actual size for the outfit. Do you understand? So for you to get someone's actual exact measurement, you have to measure the person. Now you guys can say, oh, but buy ready to wear all the time in the market and it fits up. You guys see that sometimes this ready to wear, some of them are stretchy fabric. My baby is here. In case you buy, baby, come and say hi. Mm-hmm. You guys say hi. My baby is here. So if people are saying where, he's here with me. Say hi. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, let's start. Okay. Um, leave my hair alone. Yeah. So that way you can narrow down the size, the person's size, and you can also, what am I saying? That way when they tell you, okay, I'm a UK size 8, you can know, okay, this is what we are working with. But to get a perfect fit, right, you have to tell them to send in their measurements. Okay. Now another person asked a question. She said, thanks, is ready to wear good when your office or workplace is at home? Definitely. Definitely. If you It doesn't change anything. In fact, when it comes to ready to wear, you can even start from home. Okay, by the time you begin to grow and you want to showcase your outfits to maybe people who are just randomly passing a shopping plaza or a complex, you get a shop or an office space. Okay, so you can always start from home. There's some ready to wear lines that they have an office space. Okay, they have an office space, but people don't walk in to buy. They basically just ship out. They mass produce, they do everything they want to do, but people don't come in to buy. So it's as good as you sewing from home, right? Yeah. So I'm going to. Okay, I think I've exhausted my questions. I've exhausted the questions I got both on Instagram and on Facebook. So let me just respond to the ones I got here on YouTube, here on the live chat. Live chat. I'm coming. I'll just pull out your questions right now. Somebody said, hello. V says she's watching from Owerri. How's Owerri today? Thanks for tuning in. Um, Anne, Anna said, I have a problem with size 2, being small from the waist upwards and my bottom is bigger. Yeah, before I gave birth, my waist was 28 and my hips was 40. So I was literally this Coke bottle. Okay, I was literally this Coke bottle. And like I've said on this live video, I said that when you are starting out, there of course, me, even I don't buy clothes. If you guys don't know, I don't buy outing clothes. I couture a lot of my clothes. The ones I buy are just like these easy wears that I wear at home. Okay, now when one time when I was trying to search for size charts online, when I wanted to start my ready to wear business, then when I looked at a lot of people's size chart, I'm like, their size, I can't even say I'm their size 6 or their size 8, because their size 6 is saying waist 26. Okay, my waist is not 26, my waist is 28, but their size 8 is saying hips 38, my own hips is 40, and their size 10 is saying hips 45, and my own hips is 40. So a lot of the times that is the confusion. That's why I see some ready to wear lines do a lot of free gowns, not so fitted. They do flare, they don't really do straight. They do kimonos, they do easy wear gowns. The ones that want to do fitted, they do it with spandex fabric, like stretchy fabric. They do stretchy fabric so that even if it's short by 1 inch or 2 inch, it can easily stretch out. And like I've overemphasized here on this channel, when you're starting out, sew for yourself. When someone says she likes whatever she wants to buy one, simply tell her to send in a measurement. You guys understand me? Yeah. So let me attend to another question. So this is Gloria Amuche, and she says, please, do you have any experience on selling your wares on popular online marketplace? And if you do, what would be your advice? Well, I've never sold any of my wares. I always give out my wares, like dash my wares. But something you can do, if you have like You can sell. Funny enough, okay, I don't know of any here in Nigeria, but something I know a lot of people do is they do closet sale on their Instagram stories. Some people do it on their Facebook stories. Some people do it on their WhatsApp stories. Just make sure it's in good condition. Make sure you get a really good picture of the outfit, probably when you're wearing it. Let them know that it's in a good condition for sale. Let them know that maybe I've worn it 2 times or I've worn it 3 times. If you want it up to 10 times, okay, you don't have to tell them, but let them know it's in good condition. Show a picture of what what it looked like when you wore it. Also, put a present picture of what it looks like now. It might just be on the bed. Make sure the environment looks good and nice. A lot of people do closet sales and it comes out really nice. So you can do it on your WhatsApp stories, on your Facebook stories, and Instagram stories. Just make sure the pieces look really nice and they are in a good shape. Okay, let me check out another question. Yeah. Someone said, okay, Kavo said hi, watching from Namibia. Oh, thank you for tuning in. So these are all the questions I got about starting a ready to wear line. Someone said, okay, she said, sorry, I meant your designs, not used clothes. I don't know about selling designs. I know that Shein? Is it Shein or Pretty Little Things? One of these popular websites. They just recently launched a community tab. Is it a community tab, like a place where you can put in your designs and put in your designs and design outfits. I think it's Shein, yeah, or Pretty Little Thing. I can't really remember. Just check through their websites. You'll see something like that. Yeah. So let me take another question. I don't want this video to be too long. Someone said, oh, I can't find. I saw a question coming now, and I can't see it anymore. Oh, I can't find it anymore. Okay, so guys, like, let me just wrap up this video by saying, when you want to start your ready to wear line, you don't blow immediately. Some people it takes them 6 months, some people it takes them a year, some people it takes them 2 years, okay, but you have to hang in there. You have to hang in there. You want to make sure you're putting out beautiful styles. You want to make sure they are well sewn, well finished, they are ironed. The pictures you are taking, make sure they are they are well lit. It's in a well lit place. Very beautiful background, okay. So trending style, not really like so style that people want to wear. Don't sew a style that people are like, this thing was in vogue 2 years ago, now nobody's wearing it right now, okay. So design trendy pieces. How that Yeah, that's the way to put it. Design trendy pieces, pieces that look good, pieces that people would want to wear, people would want to rock, okay. Now somebody asked me the other day, she was like, okay, Ada, what if I don't want to like be in the business of disturbing my head about looking for customers? What if I want to be that tailor who is mass producing for ready to wear line? I'm like, yeah, you can, definitely you can do that, but make sure your sewing skills are on point. If you're starting as a solo ready to wear maker, like you're making everything yourself, you're designing it yourself, you want to make sure your designs are on point. They look good, they look put together. You have some stones here, some pearls there, okay. You want to make sure the finishing is top notch, right? So these are little things that will push your business forward. You want to use bright colors, you want to use fabrics that are appealing, that are attractive, okay. So these things, you want to basically show up on your business page, on your Facebook. So you would not want to reach out to somebody who is 40 years. You want her to buy your pieces, like your design, and this you have very deep no, not even for someone who is 60 years old, and you made a design that has deep cleavage, the waist is showing, bum is showing, she won't buy. So you want to learn to appeal to your target, and you also want to learn to be in the know what's trending, know pieces that are trending, know fabrics that are trending. Right now we're having the whole doll face. Shh. This boy, it's okay. We're having the whole the whole satin, the whole corset, in vogue right now. So you want to get, if you want to start a ready to wear line now, you know that you have to include that, because some people, if they don't wear what is trending, they feel like they are out of fashion. You want to eat mommy's hair? Why? They feel like they are out of fashion. So you want to know what's in vogue. You also want to tailor this boy. It's okay. You also want to tailor your outfit to the right audience. Okay. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Let me see if I have more videos, more questions. Okay, no other question. Thank you for tuning in. If you watched up to this point, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Also share this video to your loved ones. If you're not yet subscribed, please, I beg in the name of God, subscribe to this channel. We are almost on 100k. Okay, I want to get to 100k before July. Okay, so please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that whenever I post a video, you'll be the first person to get notified. And subscription is very free, very free. Okay, if you have questions, you guys want to talk heart to me, hit me up in my DM on Instagram or on Facebook at Stitchadress, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys. Bye.